I never make any money doing DoorDash. I don't understand why people do it. You only get orders from McDonald's or maybe like Taco Bell or something like that. And for the most part, don't get very good tips. And also, there are a lot of rewards that reward you for consistently accepting orders that do not pay you well. They don't pay you well, you shouldn't do them. And so I never do them, and I never make any sizable amount of money doing DoorDash. Uber Eats has always been my go-to. I could load up Uber Eats in the afternoon and get like a $25 order that's gonna take maybe like 40 minutes. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? Or I might get a $30 order and it might take an hour. That's a win. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
not gonna lie to you. I kind of miss Uber Eats. I got fired from Uber Eats for some bush from my rating. Crazy. Like, you get two, you could have 1,000 Uber Eats that went well. You get two that went wrong for the customer, and it's probably because the customer didn't leave clear instructions. So that's when turmoil start to happen, or the app throw you off and send you off. Like, bro, it's too easy to get fired on Uber Eats and fucking DoorDash and shit. Like, I got my DoorDash deactivated, Uber Eats deactivated. Like, I've been fired for like years. But I used to do DoorDash before I was even 18. That was the first way how I got into the gig economy. You know, I used my eyes, my mom, like, hey, can you help me sign up for it? And I used her ID and her card, you know, to get everything, because, you know, she was over 18 at the time. So, and of course, it's my mom. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I couldn't do it because I wasn't 18. I was 17. So I had a car though. But yeah, man. Damn, I don't know. Why does this camera be doing that? Okay. Let's go to the next video.
Hey y'all, so
There's
DoorDash
some
was
people making money. Hold on, I know it turned off again. There's some people making money though. They making good money off DoorDash. But you definitely gotta be on point with it. Come on, man.
I want to let y'all know, DoorDash is the worst freaking app I ever seen in my life doing this. And I'm just naming a full-time job for me.
I'm still here,
I'm
y'all.
just gonna pop some things in the video. Because it doesn't make any sense to me of why the heck these orders like this. I had an order that said $2. I had a freaking order that said $11.75. I had another order that said $21. But look at the mileage, guys. Look at the mileage. There's no freaking way. There's no way. Then I was doing the order to turn around for DoorDash to send me this order and tell me to go 12 miles to go deliver this food from Red Lobster to somebody in downtown. If I was y'all, and if y'all in the Illinois, Chicago area, don't ever do this. Cause I be trying to, like, I do this for fun. But for the people who actually do this for a living, how do you do it?
Whew.
I want to let y'all know.
Let me tell y'all this, right?
DoorDash.
I done scaled through all the apps. Amazon Flex is the best gig delivery app I ever used in my life. I've been using it for the past 2 years. I'm about to take a shift right when we done with this video. But it's the best app I ever used. That and Instacart. But Instacart banned me. But I was making like 600 a week on Instacart, working like 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, bro. I was making 600 a week. This was 2020. Now I don't. But this is the thing too. The gig economy it keep booming and booming and booming. You know, so it's more and more and more and more and more people doing it now. Like when I was first doing like DoorDash, and it was slow. You know, it wasn't the normal thing to do 2018. But I just remember my partner put me on it. Then I started doing Wanna. That was like a delivery service where, like, it's kind of like how I do with Flex now. Like, you pick up a block, it's a base pay. You already get paid for just accepting the block. That's why Amazon Flex is so lucrative, because you already, as soon as you accept that, you're getting paid that. Facts. And it don't matter how fast, it don't matter if you got a 4-hour shift, you completed in 30 minutes, you're getting paid for that 4 hours. See what I'm saying? So you could take another one and another one. But I digress, right? It's a waiting list for a lot of these apps. Like, I was trying to get into GoPuff and shit like that, but I didn't work a lot of these apps. I didn't do the medical delivery stuff. I wanted to get into that, but I had some other shit going on. I had some other businesses that started to do better, so I focused on that. So when it comes to delivery services and DoorDash and picking like which ones is the most lucrative, like, they're all good for paying bills, like, but I don't think you can run up a bag off of any of these shits, bro. Like, cause it's all based off the bills you need. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I worked like a dog at it, you could make some money. Like I remember Amazon Flex, when I first got Amazon Flex, I was making like $1,000 a week, but I was fucking broke, so I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I needed it. But now I use it to just as just extra money to pay my bills. You know? Well, I use my business money to invest back into myself and pay my bills too. I ain't gonna lie. But I need to get back on that $1,000 a week shit. You know? But it's right there for me. When I wanna get it, I can get it, nigga. If I had to get it, I can get it. That's the whole power behind it. I still have Uber too. And I can still apply for Lyft. So you see, I always give myself 1,000 plan Bs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You ain't gonna box me in. I know this matrix, bro. You can't get comfortable. That's why, bro, I'm doing this for fun, but I couldn't imagine if you was doing this for a living, right? But it's some people that make glitch bag. So
over the past week, we earned $2,600 with this car. But how do we do it? So beginning last week,
this was in last month.
At least $2,500 in this week. We hit that goal. We did that by.
This should be making me want to get on DoorDash. I ain't gonna lie.
Hours, about 104. We spent about $150 on gas. We drove over 1,500 miles, and that brings this week's total to $2,625. That was a lot, but you know rent is due soon, so follow me as I save up for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Over the past week, we earned.
When your rent due, you gonna work them hours. But here's the thing about me, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would probably still be doing DoorDash and Uber Eats if they didn't fire me. I miss doing DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit. I ain't gonna lie. But now that I do like Flex, I can't go back to it because I don't like waiting on customers. I don't like talking to customers. Like my job, I can't have to do nothing with customers, bro. The most customer interaction I want is like, I'm leaving it at your door and they like, thank you, and I'm leaving. Not like I have to meet you at the door. Like every delivery, you have to meet at the door. Like, for example, I go to Amazon, I pick up 30 packs, bro, 29 of them, 30 of them, they don't even come outside. And I'm listening to my own shit. I got my own shit going on. You feel me? Like, I got the Bluetooth podcast playing, alienated podcast or something, you know? So I'm not even tuned, and I'm posting, and I'm uploading, and I'm editing while I'm at work. So I don't even be at work for real.
I keep hearing people say DoorDash ain't a real job. But yet somehow I managed to pay my rent for a whole year just using DoorDash alone. No other income. People be saying stuff like, you're gonna mess up your car, or it's just a side hustle.
It's not longevity.
Get a real job.
Real job.
But this is my question. If it pays my rent, put food on the table, and supports my overall lifestyle, how is that not a real job? Y'all be acting like doing gig work is a scam or something.
Nah, bro.
I get tax write-offs. I get a 1099 at the end of the year. This is a real business. And the people that make money on these apps, we understand strategy.
Bro, people don't have strategy. They need somebody to clock in and give them, you go to work at this time, you leave at this time, you get paid this amount. People don't want to work in their own blueprint. The gig work is not for people that are not entrepreneurs, bro. It's not for people that are not freelance solo proprietors. It's not for people who want a job. Gig work is not for people who want a job. For the people that be like, I have to do this because I got fired and I'm gonna apply to my other job. Them the people that is gonna fail at it. Entrepreneurs, we see it as, bro, what? You telling me if I turn this app on, I got the opportunity to make dollars at my leisure? Give me this shit. I'm about to work 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, you know? Or however much they gotta work to get their bag. See, me, I'm not disciplined enough to work 8 hours, 9 hours. Like, I'm just not. That's one thing I don't have the discipline on. Now, I could work on my business and what I'm doing all day, every day. But if I have to go to a job and sit there for 8 hours and I can't move, it's going to be a problem, bro. It's going to be a problem for me. I'm probably just going to quit. I have to get it other ways. My neurology has already programmed to not fuck with that that job slave matrix, bro. I can't do it. That's not my way of living. We gonna get rich and get glitchy off this shit. I'm sorry. I'll glitch your grandparents, nigga, for I stay at a damn cubicle for 8 hours, or a damn plant or company or corporation. At least Uber, you could turn, like, that's what freelance gig work, you could turn it off. But there's no point of doing gig work if you're not putting it into another business. If you're doing it just to pay your bills, but it's the thing too. Your job, if you just have your gig work or a job, I'm gonna get a job because I want a work vehicle. I want to be able to get benefits, get paid. But that's if you're choosing that life of a job, you know. I'm pretty sure this lady got all type of different little shit going on. I was just talking to my brother yesterday at the store, and I was telling him, like, bro, my partner made some money off Pokemon cards. He's like, bro, I just sold this Pokemon card for $5,800. I'm like, damn, yeah, bro. So yeah, my guy, shout out my guy Mark Anthony. You feel me? I just seen him at Second Street yesterday. But yeah, bro, I was just selling some clothes, and even thrifting and clothes, like, you could make money. It's all type of ways to make money, bro. I made money yesterday and I did not go to work. I went to work, but I made more money doing other shit yesterday than I made going to work. So you think I'm finna just sit and rely on see the thing, a job can fire you too. So people don't want to talk about that. Jobs can be inconsistent too. But it's just when you have the job, you're getting paid. But it's like people want to say things. Oh, I remember I was working DoorDash, right? And I'm doing a drop off, bro. And the security, like, oh yeah, get a real job. Listen, because we had gotten an argument. The door had slammed or something. Oh, get a real job, something like that. I'm like, shut your fat goofy ass up. You a fluky security with no gun. Shut up. You got an unarmed guard card talking about get a real job. You just mad because you stuck. Fat motherfucker. That's all. You ass. Fuck you mad because you stuck in that building. Okay? You stuck. Okay? I'm pulling off. Okay? Pull it off on you. Why you stuck in that building? He probably still worked there or at another guard place. Like, I got my guard card in 2024 and I walked out. I didn't even want that motherfucker. I went and realized you have to take an 8-hour class. I'm like, fuck that guard card. I'm gonna come back another time. I can get money any other way. He like, hold on, bro. Let me just put you in, bro. He put me in. They sent my guard card to my house. It's about to expire in 2 months. I never used it in 2 years. So I told myself, if I don't run it up off content, something business, rap, something. If I don't run it up in 2 years, you're going to have to work security, armed security, buddy. Fuck no. I'm not doing that shit. Like, that ain't my route. But I would have had to do it if I would have did it. So, I'm just going to make pages. I'm going to make another page, another page, another page, another page. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do. Nothing's going to stop me from doing what I'm going to do. You got to take your reality, bro. You don't want to grab it, bro. That's why people say DoorDash isn't a real job. Bitch, I don't know. They scary. They don't take risks. I used to hit licks, bro. You think I'm not going to invest into my business?
Most definitely make more than minimum wage if you do this. And then
somebody said, girl, I make $200, $250 a day. Depending on how I feel, I'll clock out whenever I want. It's called freedom. Man, bro, I need to get DoorDash back, bro.
People be talking the most trash haven't even tried DoorDash or did it consistently enough to even be able to have an opinion on what is a real job.
Right.
DoorDash might not be my forever plan, but is your 9-to-5 job your forever plan? Is
I actually do got
right
DoorDash. I'm tripping.
Plan? These be the people
that
I'm talking about. They clocking every day to build somebody else's business, building somebody else's dreams. Then be complaining about it during their whole shift. I'd rather work on my own time, be able to take a break when I want to, do what I want when I want to. But hey, that's just me. I keep hearing people say DoorDash.
See, like, let me show y'all, right? Just so y'all know I ain't cap, right? This is my Uber account. See, I got 4.3. Feel me? Almighty. I could drive commercial if I want to. Let me show y'all, just so y'all know I ain't cap, nigga. You see that? 4.9 rating, 85 satisfaction rate. Yeah. 9,000 trips, 9,860 trips. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I should have showed y'all that last video, but don't miss your extra chance to get extra $200. Complete 10 deliveries in total. I ain't gonna lie, Uber got a free 200 right now. I can't do that shit no more, bro. I ain't did Uber in like a year, bro. Oh, she made 81,000 and paid 2,000 in taxes. That's nice. That's good. Nice.
Let's do DoorDash for 1 hour and see how much
everything's a write-off.
It's currently 7:55. We just chilling, waiting for an order. I'm about to go ahead and start driving around, see what we can get. All right, so we got our first order. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. We're pulling up on Hardee's.
You keep DoorDashing. Why you DoorDashing? You just want to stay home and DoorDash all day. I'm about to start doing more meta videos of my flex work.
All right, so that order did put me out of the zone a little bit, but we made $7.53.
Oh, here we go. So video violation, TikTok shop.
So right now I'm just waiting for another order. Sitting at $7.53 right now, and I think we've been dashing for about probably 30 minutes already. So we're just waiting to see if we're gonna get another order. I'm only dashing till 9. I know it's not effective to dash for 1 hour, but this is just what we're doing today. All right, so we at 8:40 a.m. and we still have not had another order since that one order that we had. I'm gonna go ahead and end this dash and go get my daughter some pancakes from McDonald's. All right, so we just completed our first dash in May, and it was a breakfast dash for hours, so I mean, what could we really expect, right? But I am going to come back out here and I am going to keep doing these DoorDash videos, so y'all stay with me.
I ain't gonna lie to you too, like that's the thing, like if you want to make money with, like I like getting up early in the AM, so flex is better for me because it be shifts at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. There's some airport rides and stuff early in the AM, or it's not people ordering food early in the AM. Bro, that Uber Eats, Uber, DoorDash, all that shit, it jumps at night when everybody's outside, when there's traffic, when people moving around. It don't jump when it's quiet. It's irritating, bro. Like it forces you to be outside. If you really want to make money with them shits, you gotta be outside with a 9 to 5. You gotta be outside when the 9 to 5ers are outside. When everybody is trying to do shit. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, kind of making these videos, like I need to start making more of these videos because it keep me on my shit, bro. Like, I can't go back to this shit, bro. Like, I can't go back. You know, y'all don't know how far I came, bro. Like, I used to have a fucking car. Like, even though I have a rental car now, people like, bro, you getting waxed. Like, nigga, I had a freedom, bro. Like, nigga, like, I was in a position to where my car, bro, like, every week, man, like, let's just say you made $1,000 a week, you gotta pay $300 to change the fucking brakes, left pad, brake pad, back left pad, front brake pad, bro, tire, oil change. Every time you get some money, and then every time you get some money, it's either child oil change, brake pads, oil, fucking windshield crack. Then it's like anything happen with your car, it's on you. Every little creak and irk, every time you drive and press the brake, it's your car. You feel everything. Then you got a car note. I had a high ass car note, bro. I was paying $800 for my car note. I was getting scammed, bro. Like, and I'm dealing with that shit right now, getting sued over it, you know. So I gotta fight this case and shit. But it's like, bro, I'd rather surrender that shit and rebuild my credit than deal with some fucking bots trying to take $800 from every month for a car that's losing interest and value, and it's just impeding. I'm like, fuck y'all, you know. So it's like, I'm like, bro, I gotta really build myself up in a position to where I don't have to drive for work ever again. That's my goal, you know. Because now if you don't have this position, if you don't have a financial debt like with cars, this shit is perfect. It's all profit for real. Like, if you do it the right way, it hit. But it's like, it's not ideal. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and it's pretty. It's nothing pretty about it, bro. Like, you know how people be like, oh, I made $2,600, like that video we reacted to, I made $2,600 for renting. Nigga, he ain't making $2,600 and like, oh, I'm up $2,600, oh, I'm up. Nigga, he is making that because he has to. That nigga rent probably $2,000. He probably got a high rent.
I work as a finance manager and I look at people's bank statements and I also see their cars when they come in repo. And I can tell you without a doubt, the number one way to stay broke and the number one...
Talking about eating DoorDash.
In case nobody's ever told you this, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Never use DoorDash. Like, never DoorDash, like, to earn some money, some extra money, never. Use Uber Eats every single time, bro. Like, it's not worth it ever. You know, at least in my area. You know, the past few times I've used DoorDash, I get $5 order, after $6 order, after $7 order,
that shit don't
after
add
$5,
up. Man. You will waste 5 hours, bro.
No, don't ever use DoorDash. Uber Eats, I get $14 orders. I get $27 orders. I've gotten tipped $75. The order took like 20 minutes on Uber Eats.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
ever
the thing.
gotten tipped that much.
But that's the thing that really clutch that shit out is the tips. The tips. That's one thing I miss about Uber Eats because you get tips. See, Amazon Flex, you don't get no tips. I got to charge myself. Like, so we finna end this video, but Amazon Flex, you don't get no tips unless you do grocery delivery. But it's like, bro, you will get tips one day and make bread. The next day, you ain't getting no orders. Flex, I could take a shift I ain't gonna lie, well, it ain't no shifts today, but it's because I haven't been taking shifts every day. As soon as I get back on tip where I'm taking a shift every day, they're gonna pop up every day, you know? Like right now, it ain't nothing in here. You feel me? But for tomorrow, it's up for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be at least a day ahead. Or I can request, but for today, like they'll pop up in an hour though, because my rating is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what my rating is. So I'm at great right now. I could be higher, but ignore that at the top. That's just the app. Send you a message. That don't got nothing to do with me, but what's today? Saturday? Yeah, look, I just got a shift right now. 3 hours, 8:45. You know what I'm saying? $82. So I'm gonna get that. Oh, I ain't gonna get it. 9:15. Damn, they don't let me get that neither. Niggas. Okay, so niggas are fiending right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get there, they need it. Like they need that $90. Like, but I need it too. Shit. Like you mean? They gotta give me that shit, nigga. I ain't rich yet, nigga. I'm broke. See, I ain't gonna lie. This the thing I'm finna do. Niggas be getting money and be, oh, we made it. No, nigga, I just got some money. I'm broke. You gotta earn money, earn some bands, and go broke, nigga. Don't earn money and then blow it and then go broke. Earn the money and then say, no, I'm broke. I don't know where that shit at. Fuck, I'm hurting. You rather do that than actually be at $0, $500. Y'all don't know how it is to be on your last 1,000, nigga. Well, of course y'all know, nigga. We from the trenches. But it's like, bro, you don't want to keep going back to that shit. And I know it's really just a dollar amount, but it's about energy too. You don't want to give up all of your energy. It doesn't matter. Like, if you made a certain amount, don't give it all up. It ain't even about making $1 million and shit. Just don't give up all your energy. And money is just an extension of energy, but it's still tied to your energy, bro. You know? But honestly, bro, it's crazy because let's just say when I was at like 1,000, like I spend all my money, I'm left with like $1,000 or I'm on my last 1,000 or something like that, and I gotta pay my rent. And after I pay my rent, I have $0, bro. Like that should be feeling free as fuck. Like when you broke, it be freeing, you know. But when you got money, it's kind of like fuck you. It's like I'm not saying I got hella money, but I got like more money than I had last year, and I'm just like, bro, like it's like you just gotta keep it. You gotta learn to keep it. That's the whole thing people don't tell you too. Learn how to keep your money. That's a whole process. But make sure you pay yourself. I'm out there, hey, hit that like if y'all liking these videos.